Hi, hi there. This is Candace Duff coming at you all the way live from sunny South Florida, except it's nighttime and it's not sunny at all. We're here for Timed Guided Writing Sprints, and I'm really happy to be here with you. I'm going to give it a couple of moments to see who joins us tonight for these Timed Guided Writing Sprints. I like doing these during NaNoWriMo, during National Novel Writing Month every year, because writing could be a solitary endeavor, right? So this way we get to write and we get to have community while we do it. We get to talk amongst ourselves while we do it. In this case, I'm actually talking to myself since I don't think anybody's on here with me. but but we get to do it in a group setting, which is kind of cool. It gives us accountability. It gives us company, so that we don't feel so alone while we're writing our books. I hope that you're having a good National Novel Writing Month. I hope that you're getting your word count in, or you're catching up if you haven't, and that things are going well for you. It's funny because you could have a successful, NaNoWriMo event one year, and then the next year you could be totally stuck, totally busy, and not get your word count in. And so that's why I like doing these things. I like having that accountability for myself, and I like helping others have that accountability too. All right, if there's somebody on here with me, let me know, say hello, and let me know if you can see me and if you can hear me. Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Let me know. All right, we're going to get started with our first sprint soon. I'm going to give it another minute or so to see who joins us. We're going to be doing 15 minutes on and 5 minutes off. What that means is the sprint will last for 15 minutes, and then we'll take a 5-minute break. And during our 5-minute break, we can talk about, and when I say talk, I mean in the comments, any topic you want to. We can talk about life, we can talk about writing, we can talk about writing tips, we can talk about how to write a book, anything that you want to ask me, questions you want to ask me about book writing, book publishing, um, book writing tips and tricks, just let me know. Okay, so I'm going to find the timer on my phone, which although I do this several times a week during the month of November, I always have a hard time finding the timer in my phone, but I found it. We're going to be getting started in about 15 seconds. So make sure you have your laptop open. Make sure you know where you're going to start with your story. Make sure you have your outlines near you, your cup of tea, because your writing sprint starts now. And stop. All right, welcome back. Let me know how that last sprint went. For me, it went pretty well, but I've been sprinting on and off all day. So for me, I've already gotten a good head start on some of you. So that last sprint got me 535 words. Let me know how many words you got in your sprint. And let me know what you're writing. I'm writing romantic suspense. What are you writing? Let me know in the comments below. For those of you who don't know me, welcome. My name is Candace Duff. I'll be your host for these timed guided writing sprints. And we're doing 15 minutes on and 15 minutes off. Right now, we're starting a 5-minute break. And during this 5-minute break, you and I can chat about anything we want to. We can chat about shows we're watching on TV. We can chat about our books. We can chat about writing, anything you want. If I were you, I'd also take advantage of this time to go ahead and get ready for the next sprint. I would grab some water or some tea or some coffee or some wine or whatever it is you need to write. I don't judge. As my baby sister likes to say to me, don't judge me. This is water, by the way. And so let me know what you're writing and how well you did during the last sprint. I'm in Miami, Florida. Let me know where you are in the world. The good thing about YouTube is that we can get people on here from everywhere, right? All over the world joining us. All right, so our next sprint's going to be starting in 4 minutes and 9 seconds. And let me know if you can see and hear me okay. Can you see me and can you hear me? Let me know in the comments below. All right. So I've been watching the show on Prime Video, and it's called 007 Road to a Million. It's a reality show where the contestants, they go through all these trials and tribulations, and they have, in order to get these suitcases, these special spy suitcases, where they have to answer questions. And so each successive trial, they earn more money. So the first question is worth $5,000. If they get it right, they move on to the second question, which is worth $10,000. And if they move on, if they get it right, they move on. And 50,000. The next is 100,000. The next is 200,000. You get the picture, right? So here you are trying to earn $1 million, and you can get thrown out on answering a 5,000 question wrong. And the trials that they're put through are sort of based on the James Bond movies. So in one of the cases, they had to like walk out on this crane to get this suitcase that was way up high. When I say way up high, I mean way up high in Italy. I kind of wonder, like, what would you do for $1 million? Would you like climb up a crane using only one of the team could do it? And these teams are like husband and wife teams, brother and sister teams, friends. They're like two nurses who are friends. There's these two brothers who are friends as well. There's all kinds of, they're two sisters, two brothers. They're all types of teams. And they're working together to get this $1 million. So only one person could climb up, for example, on the crane. And the husband was scared of heights. So he sent his wife up there. I was like, if I were her, I'd be like, I don't know if I should be with you or not, if you're sending me up this crane. But but she did it. She was a tough chick, and she climbed that crane, and they moved on to the next level. So I'm obsessed with this show, and I've been watching it like crazy. It's on Amazon Prime. And if you already have Amazon Prime, just go ahead and watch it. I think you'll love it. With the strike that's going on now, I hear the writers have recently settled, but there's still some strikes going on in Hollywood. A lot of shows aren't being shown. Most of what's on TV is reality TV, right? And sitcoms. So I've been watching this show and I've been obsessed. Ooh, we're down to our last minute of our break. It's a minute 8. But anyway, if you don't have Amazon Prime already, then go ahead and click the link in the description to this video That's my Amazon affiliate link, and you'll be helping out the channel and getting to see a fantastic show as well. I don't know. I've always been a Bond girl to the point where my best friend bought me all of the movies that have been made on DVD. So I actually have like a lot of the movies on DVD right now. I don't have Daniel Craig on DVD, but I think I have everybody else. Kind of crazy, huh? Roger Moore, all the Bonds, Timothy Dalton, and of course Sean Connery. All right, we're going to be starting again with our next sprint soon. Our break is ending in about 20 seconds. So if I were you, I would grab whatever your beverage of choice and get ready. And I would grab, my notes, my character sketches, my outline, whatever it is that I need to get started to write this book. So grab whatever you need because we're going to be getting started soon. All right, so that was the end of our break. Remember, we're doing timed guided writing sprints, 15 minutes on, 5 minutes off. We just ended our 5-minute break, and we're about ready to start our 15-minute sprint. This will be the second one of the evening. We're doing a total of 3, and your sprint starts now. And stop. All right. Let me know how that last sprint went for you. Hopefully it went well. My hair is looking all crazy. Hopefully it went well for me. We're on our 5-minute break. Remember, we're doing time guided writing sprints. We're doing 15 minutes on and 5 minutes off. We're on a 5-minute break right now. So you and I can chat about anything we want to talk about. We can talk about the James Bond show that I've been yammering about. We could talk about all things writing. You could tell me where you're writing from. Anything you want to talk about. Or if I were you, I would grab some drinks and get ready for the next time guided writing sprint because we're going to be starting up again in 5 minutes. It's actually less now. And I'm setting the timer to make sure we don't go over on our break. I'm going to set it for 4 minutes and 30 seconds since we've been yammering on a little bit. Let me know. I see some people have joined us. Let me know where you're writing from. I'm in Miami, Florida, and I'm writing romantic suspense. And I do this sort of thing every single November. I create a forum where we could actually be a community of writers writing together. And we'll be doing this again on Thursday at 11 a.m. and also at 7 p.m. And we'll also be doing this on Saturday at 11 a.m. as well. So we're going to have time to guide writing sprints again on Thursday at 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. and also on Saturday. Also, let me know if there's a better time for you. Would you prefer for me to do it earlier in the morning or maybe mid-afternoon? Is there a better time that you like to get your writing done? Let me know about that in the comments. So when I say talk to me, I don't mean talk to the screen. I mean write it in the comments so that I can see it. All right. Okay, so we're going to be getting started again in 3 minutes and 26 seconds. I'm going to have a sip of water over here. You may want to grab some wine, some tea, some coffee, or whatever it is you'd like to drink, some sugary soda. You may want to grab a snack or grab your notes. You definitely want to actually make sure you know where you left off and where you want to start again once you start writing again. That way you won't get frozen or stuck when it's time to set the timer again for 15 minutes. So we're going to be writing again. We're going to be ending our break in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So as I was saying before the break, I've been watching the show 007, The Road to $1 Million. It's a reality show. And that show is wild. It's based off of all the James Bond movies. So basically, they have different pairs of people. They could be brothers, they could be sisters, they could be a son and a daughter. There's a son and a daughter. There could be friends. There are two nurses who are friends who are competing. There's two brothers who are competing as well. And they go through a series of challenges, and for each challenge, they earn a certain amount of money. And these challenges are not easy. They basically have to find a suitcase. So they get sent on wild goose chases. They get sent to dive under the sea to get these suitcases, and they're like locked down with like padlocks, and they have to find the keys and unlock them and bring the suitcases up. And then they're asked these historical questions, and the historical questions are really based on like European history, um, world history in general. It's kind of cool. And it's funny because I thought if I was playing that game, first of all, I'd have a problem with some of the physical challenges. but even the questions, I think I would get maybe 75% right, maybe. And hopefully I wouldn't be thrown out of the contest. Like if you get one wrong answer, you're thrown out. So you're competing for 1 million, but there's a 5,000 question, and then the next question is worth 10,000, and then the next one is worth 50,000, and so on and so forth. 100,000, 200,000. Can you imagine getting thrown out at the $5,000 question? That would be so frustrating. Or even getting thrown out at the $200,000 question. I mean, so frustrating. You get to take home whatever you won so far. You bank it, but it's got to be wild. People are being picked off like flies. So there's this one challenge where it was based on Live and Let Die, that Live and Let Die episode or movie from James Bond. And, the one with all the I don't know if they're alligators or crocodiles. I think they're crocodiles. Um, and they have to basically brave going near crocodiles in order to get the suitcase. It's kind of crazy. Um, I don't know if I do. Well, I guess I do that. I'm crazy enough to do that. But some of the other challenges, I'm not crazy enough to do. And you have to know how crazy you are, right? You have to own it. So, is anybody else watching the show? Or am I the only maniac? 007 Road to $1 Million. It's on Prime Video, Amazon Prime. It may be that you don't have Amazon Prime. And if you don't, there's a link in the description where you can click and join up. Why wouldn't you want to get free shipping on lots of goods? All right. So our break is up. I've yammered at you enough. We're going to be setting the clock for our 15-minute writing sprint. All right. And our 15 minutes starts now. and stop. Thank you so much for joining me for these time guided writing sprints. We're going to be back here on Thursday at 11 a.m. So come back and join me for that. And we'll also be doing this again, like I said, at 7 p.m. on Thursday and at 11 a.m. on Saturday. I hope to see you back here. If you enjoyed this time guided writing sprint session, go ahead and give me a thumbs up for the algorithm. That'd be fantastic. Have a wonderful day and keep writing. Take care.